Welcome to Spyder Auto. Today we are installing Spyder headlights on this 2011 Porsche Cayenne. Tools I'll be using for the installation is a needle nose pliers, Pry Tool, Phillips Screwdriver, T20 Torx Bit with a screwdriver, panel popper that comes with your Spyder headlight, Porsche headlight tool that is located in the trunk next to your spare tire. If you don't have the Porsche headlight tool, use a hex 9 socket with an extension and ratchet, masking tape, and optionally a flashlight or headlamp. Now let's get started. Let's start by opening up the hood. Apply masking tape to prevent any damages. Open up this cover and remove it. Now uninstall 9 push pins securing the 2 covers on the side and the radiator shroud. Next, remove the radiator shroud along with the 2 covers on the sides. Lift up on the shroud, untuck it from the fender, and unclip it in the front. Now, using your Porsche headlamp tool or a hex 9 socket, we're going to stick it into the slot and do a quarter turn clockwise until your headlight moves forward. From here, you can unplug your headlight, press on the tab, and unplug. Using the tool that came with your Spyder headlights, we're going to unplug the harness that powers turn signal and daytime running lights. Unclip the tab and carefully unplug the connector. This next step, make sure you have something clean and soft to set the headlight lens onto. So grab your original headlight. We have to transfer over the ballast onto your Spyder headlight. So remove 3 T20 screws. This last screw, we're going to take the screw along with the tab. Next, we're going to unseat the ballast carefully. Set your old headlight aside, bring over your Spyder headlight, take the original ballast, make sure the gasket is in position, carefully seat it in place, reinstall the tab, and reinstall the 3 T20 screws. Next, we have to open up the cover by removing 4 Phillips screws. Carefully turn it upside down. To access the bottom 2 screws. Now carefully open up the cover. Next, we have to remove the headlight adjuster. I'll be using a needle nose pliers. Carefully press and turn clockwise. Using my thumb, I am wiggling the low beam projector. I will press it towards the ballast and it will move the headlight adjuster back towards me to give it more slack, and I will angle it up to release the ball socket. Bring in your old headlight. I'm going to press down on these 2 tabs to unclip this cover. Carefully open it up. Now we have access to the headlight adjuster motor. Going to turn it counterclockwise to unlock it. Looking at the ball socket from the side, I can see that I have to angle it this way to release the ball socket. From here, we're going to press on the tab and unplug it. Take your headlight adjuster motor, plug it into the Spyder headlight. You want to line up the 3 teeth in its slot. Before I bring it in, I'll press on the low beam projector towards the ballast, and I'll slide the ball socket into the slot and line up the 3 teeth into the slot and turn it clockwise to lock the motor in position. Now we're going to reinstall the cover. Make sure your wires are tucked in and do not get pinched by the cover. Hold it in position and reinstall the 4 Phillips screws securing it. Now we're ready to install our headlight. Bring in your Spyder headlight, carefully set it down, plug in your headlight. Make sure it's secure. Now carefully shift your headlight in, grab the front harness. The connector with 4 wires plugs in to the OE harness. Then you're going to tuck the harness in, and then this connector will plug into the bumper. Now using the tool that came with your Spyder headlight, I'll use it to plug this harness in. Run the harness in. I'll take this tool that came with the Spyder headlight and I'll use it to guide the connector to plug into the bumper. Tuck in your harness, carefully seat your headlight in place. Take note that when seating your headlight, this front clip lines up with this tab, and the back clip lines up with this rod. Take your hex 9, hold your tool in the unlock position, seat the back clip in position, and line up the front clip in position. And then from here, we can lock the headlight in place by turning it counterclockwise until it clips. Now repeat the same process on the opposite side. Now reinstall the 2 side covers, the radiator shroud, and the 9 push pins. Next, remove the masking tape. Now that we're finished with the installation, let's close the hood and test the headlight functions.